fire. I ain't no goddamn hippie. I'm a bit too aggressive for that. I was just seeing something that was old that came through that, oh. Does anybody know the smell of burning hair? It's perfect. I don't know if there's anything that smells any better than that. I like ribs, but doesn't smell as good as burning hair. I just got done watching Pride and Loyalty. The story of an aggressive ordeal where everything got put in order again. The world keeps trying to take itself out of order, and we can let it go out of order, or we can keep it in place. And I saw that part where my cousin, the hippie, who never had hair like I did, he was like, oh, I think I burned my eyebrow too, my eyelash. It doesn't matter. He said, oh. And at that point I said, I ain't no goddamn hippie. I ain't no goddamn hippie. I'm a bit too aggressive for that. And if you look at this and you say, oh, hippie, I'm just letting it go, man. It's what we're supposed to do. And I came up with that on the way to see B-Boat as I was traveling through West Virginia, coming up on the Ohio border. And I was driving through the night and the sun was coming up, and there was some kind of thing on there that said, yeah, humans are the only thing that has hair that keeps growing. And they talked about that for a little bit, and I was like, wow. People say that sometimes. The idea that any animal, like even an orangutan, the man of the forest in Borneo, their hair reaches a certain length and it falls out. And here we are humans. We have hair that just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I thought, wow, that's weird. It's almost like we're supposed to have long hair. And it's like Samson in the Bible. Oh no, let's not forget Jesus. Jesus in the Bible was said to have been in the scene. He came in his cloaks and he came out of Tibet and he did all his things. And the idea of long hair, it comes up in the Bible quite a bit. And it's not about being a hippie, a lover of being right. It's about the fact that we're supposed to have that kind of hair. And if you cut it off, you've given up on what you are meant to be. You're supposed to let your hair grow. You're supposed to look at people in the eye and say, what? Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are? It's not about being a hippie. It's about being a person that you were born to be. This is fantastic to me. The idea that we are the only things that have hair that keeps growing all over. Mine, I have to question it. Mine is pretty much as long as it's supposed to be. I may have digressed, regressed, and become just a small animal. Hide in the woods. I may have become that person. And if I have become that person, that's just ein Männlein steht im Walde ganz still und stumm. Just one little man who stood in the forest, completely quiet and calm. If I have become that person, that means I leave it to you. I think you're supposed to be the one that's just saying, "Ka! Fuck fashion." You see what I'm wearing right now? This was given to me. The only fashion I have ever had was by default. And I do all right. But ein Männlein, one little man, all this stuff. It's not about being a hippie. It's about looking into the Bible. You want the Bible? Look into the Bible. All these people that had strength had hair. And I wonder why in this past pandemic that we had, that we're living through, why is it that these fucking people in control, as soon as they had a chance to get a haircut, got their fucking haircut? You should have let it go. You should have been running through the wilderness with your hair on fire and going, "You hear me. You listen to me. You are Negan. You are me. Let your hair grow."